Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Willian. He's one of the best around when it comes to close control with pace, and that...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He'll hit it!
Hudson-Odoi clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
A real chance to break. Oh, well, Zuma is fouled.
Chelsea have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Has a hit! Decent enough try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Zuma goes looking. And it's Barkley. Ashley Young. Rashford. It's Rashford! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester United break the deadlock.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rashford goes long. Barkley. Lobs it in gently. Timely intervention. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rashford, and the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Barkley. Forward it goes. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Fred. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. Away from immediate danger. And the half-time whistle goes. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. Well, the action has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Azpilicueta goes up and over. Marcos Alonso proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. McTominay plays it forward, looks to clip it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Abraham has a hit!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Azpilicueta desperately wants to get on the end of this. Marcos Alonso. Andreas Pereira drives it forward. Keeper sends it forward. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Now it's Willian. He's picked him out. And the Giroud! So close to drawing level.
Giroud must have known he could ill afford to miss that. He's Mr. Angry now.
Chelsea making consecutive changes here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And it's Young. Over to the left. Ashley Young. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. Just brushed off the ball there. And that's that.